Hi friends, welcome to YumVegCooking, and today we are making the very delicious Paneer Makhni Pizza. I'm sure you've eaten Paneer Makhni a million times, but have you ever tried it on a pizza? If not, let's do it today. So let's get started. First of all, we'll make the Makhni sauce, and in a kadai, I've added 2 tablespoons of oil. And I'm adding 3 medium-sized onions. I have roughly cut them into bigger cubes. And then adding 2 green chilies, giving it a quick mix. I'll cook them for 3 to 4 minutes until they change their color. And then I'll add half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. We don't need to add a lot of ginger garlic to this recipe. Just a little bit is enough. And then adding 3 tomatoes, medium-sized tomatoes, again roughly chopped, and around 2 tablespoons of cashew nuts. Now we'll cook these all together until the tomatoes become nice and tender, and this will take around 10 minutes. So we'll keep on cooking them. This is almost ready. We'll take it out in a blender and blend it nicely. It has to be a very smooth paste. If your blender is not able to make a very smooth paste, make sure you sieve the tomato puree before adding it back to the kadai. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of oil, and this is my very fine puree, and adding a little bit of water, and we'll give it a nice mix. Now I'm adding half a cup of milk. I've used full fat milk. You can use any milk. This will give a very nice richness to the gravy. Mixing it, and then I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of Kasoori Methi. Again mixing it nicely. Also adding 1 tablespoon of Paneer Makhni Masala or Shahi Paneer Masala, whatever you have, 1 teaspoon of ketchup, and 1 teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of Dhaniya Powder, and then mixing it nicely and evenly. Now we'll cook this for like 5 minutes. And I'm covering this with a lid because the tomato puree really pops up. And while it is cooking, we'll try to mix it a few times in between so that it doesn't stick to the kadai. And then covering it with the half lid on. And this is almost ready now. As you can see, there is a little bit of oil at the top. That means it is almost ready. And you are not able to see a lot of oil because I never add a lot of oil to my cooking. But if you want, you can do your cooking in a lot of oil. And now add 2 tablespoons of cream and nicely mixing it. And this is done. Now we'll cook our paneer in a pan. If you are in a rush, you can just add your paneer cubes to this gravy and just put it on the pizza. But I do it separately. So in a pan, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of oil, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of Lal Mirch Powder, 1 teaspoon of Dhaniya Powder, half a teaspoon of Zeera Powder, half a teaspoon of haldi, and 1 teaspoon of Kasoori Methi, and giving it a nice mix. Wow, that was fast. And then we'll add our paneer cubes. Cook this in the spices for 3 to 4 minutes, turning them around so that all the sides are evenly coated with the spices. And this golden brown delicious paneer cubes are ready. Now we'll take a pizza base, put the makhni sauce on top, and spread it evenly. And this already is looking so delicious. Adding a lot of mozzarella cheese. Any pizza cheese that you have, you can put it on top. Now we'll add the paneer cubes. And adding thinly sliced onions. And the last thing that goes on top is cilantro or dhania, and this is one of my favorites. It just gives another level of freshness to the pizza. So I like to add a lot. And then we'll put it in the oven and we will bake this at 220 degrees Celsius or 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 to 15 minutes. It usually gets ready in 12 minutes, but if not and you need it a little more brown, You can cook it for a couple of more minutes. And our delicious pizza is ready. Let's just cut a slice and take a bite. And just look at this tempting pizza slice. I'm sure you want to eat it soon and you'll try it soon. No matter how many times you've eaten Shahi Paneer or Paneer Makhni, but this recipe is a must try. This recipe is a fresh change to the regular Paneer Makhni recipe, and you'll be in love with this recipe. If you liked this one, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.